Hi there everyone and welcome. It's Lauren here from Acting Classes in Perth. This is episode 84 of the Acting Classes in Perth Daily Show. The show where I'm here to answer all your acting related questions every single day at 7 p.m. here on Facebook Live, YouTube Live and also Twitter simultaneously. Plus now an audio only version on iTunes. You can search for that in the iTunes podcast directory. Simply search Acting Classes in Perth. Now before we roll today's intro, I would love to invite you to one of my free 3-hour acting classes for beginners. Here at Acting Classes in Perth, we have classes for all ages and all experience levels. You are not going to be out of the boat. You are going to be in the boat with everyone else. Everyone is on the same page. You're going to have so much fun and so many laughs, even just in the 3 hours. We like to make sure all of our beginner classes are non-confrontational. They're all supportive. And most importantly, they're fun and non-judgmental, because that's how we get great results with our students, by ensuring that people feel safe and comfortable to open up. And I would very much love to see you there. You can check out that information at actingclassesinperth.com/free, or by clicking the link in the description of this video, seeing when and where our next free classes are being held. I very much hope I get to see you there. But right now, let's jump into today's episode and roll the intro. Alrighty, so today's question comes into us from Ashley Minson. But before we get to that, if you are watching this right now, please give us a huge thumbs up so we know you're there, and leave a comment and ask a question. If you don't know what to say, just say hi and I'll get back to you very, very shortly. Plus, stay tuned, because at the end of this episode, I have another student shout out for someone who has achieved a heck of a lot since starting with us here at Acting Classes in Perth. But first of all, we have today's question, which is brought to us from Ash.
Who is the most important crew member? Thanks.
Ashley, thank you so much for sending in your question. It's an amazing question. And let's be honest, everybody on a film set thinks that they are the most important crew member. Why? Because there's a lot of egos sometimes. Now, I guess in some respects, that's kind of true, right? Like, you can't pull off an amazing film result if you didn't have all of those crew members and actors doing what they do best. And I think that's an important thing to kind of bring to the forefront here, because everyone is specialized in their own little area and they all contribute in their own little area. And I think a film crew is kind of like council workers, right? Like, you see a lot of people standing around not doing much, but that's because other people are doing what they do and specializing in that area right at that moment. And then when they've done their job, someone else steps in. It's like building an apartment or a giant construction site, right? Like a huge shopping mall or a multi-level building or something, because everyone is so specialized. You're not going to have the glazer come in and pour concrete. You're not going to have the crane truck, the kind of crane operator operating the crane truck, directing traffic. It just doesn't work like that. Everyone is specialized in their own area. And I guess in many respects, that tells us that every crew member is the most important crew member. But I don't know if I can give you a solid answer, right? I don't think that there is any one crew member or actor, Ash, that is the most important, because we have to remember it is a collaborative process making a film, and so everyone comes together. And look, there are egos, but for the most part, you're going to find that it's a very fun, creative process, and I very much encourage you to get out there and keep auditioning and going for more film roles. Ashley, thank you so much for sending in your question today. Now, if you liked Ashley's question, be sure to support her by clicking the share button right now and helping out your fellow actor. And if you're watching us on Facebook or on Twitter, be sure to like and follow our page. And if you're watching us on YouTube, simply click subscribe and then be sure to hit the notifications bell next to it. And finally, if you are watching us right now on iTunes, simply click subscribe. Plus, head on over to actingclassesinperth.com/free, or simply click the link in the description of this video to see when and where my next free 3-hour acting class for beginners is going to be held. Now, before we go, today's shout out goes to someone who started with us a couple of years ago, but what I'm really proud of is he took what I taught him and he went out and he networked his way to getting an agent, and an absolutely amazing agent, a very reputable agent too, here in Perth. And so I am incredibly proud of you, Blake Wintle. It's been an absolute pleasure working with you. I'm so excited to continue that moving forward and to help you grow and build your career. I know acting has given you a lot based off a few conversations we've had about that, and I'm so proud that you went out focused and determined to get an agent. You got one, and now I want to see how you can apply that same focus and energy to go out and potentially maybe even produce and star in your own feature-length film, or start creating your own content as well, man. I'm so incredibly proud of you. Well done. Now, everyone, thank you so much for joining me tonight. I'm going to see you again tomorrow at 7 p.m. for another awesome question answered by me. I'm Lauren Johnson. Stay safe, and until I see you again soon, happy acting.